Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I thought today that I would take you along with me on kind of what I've been doing with my Etsy shop and doing orders and start from scratch, from the order to completion. And I thought that I would do that in today's video. So kind of like an Etsy shop vlog is what I plan on doing. And this is my first one, so I'm so excited to show you exactly what I'm doing. And yesterday I ended up getting, between yesterday and today, which today it is 2 o'clock, I have received 5 Etsy orders. So I'm so excited to get started. I've actually completed 2 of those, and I will make sure that I show you those completed orders. I have not packaged them yet, but I can definitely show you and then kind of show you my procedure and what I do with my Etsy shop. And it may help some of you that are thinking about doing an Etsy shop, or you just open an Etsy shop. And all I can tell you straight off of the bat is to do it. I wanted to like open mine a little bit later than I did. I wanted to kind of do some tweaks, figure out what I was doing, figuring out how I received payments, figuring out shipping and shipping labels and all of that. But you know what, you guys, it just comes as you learn it. So there's really nothing that you can do in order to prepare as far as all of those things, like your first order and shipping and everything. I just recommend you do it. Like I said, so far in July, I am doing absolutely amazing. It is definitely, you know, taken off better than what I expected. I'm going to run out of product probably before I get my next shipment, which I didn't realize when I made my order that I would be running out of all of my products as soon as I have been, because I am selling, you know, 4 or 5 binders every 2 days, right? And so I'm quickly running out of stock. So next order will be fairly big, and then hopefully after that order, and you know, I receive some more payments and more orders, then I can use that income to buy more orders. That's the whole thing with Etsy, is like, I don't have the funds. Like, I do have a business account because of my other YouTube channel, and I'm a full-time YouTuber and now a full-time Etsy owner as well. So I do have some savings in that business account, and that is what I've been using in order to buy my supplies from my vendors. So but you know, that only goes so far and buys so many before I need to, like, you know, be buying maybe 100 at a time, right? Right now I'm just buying, you know, 20 or 40 at a time as far as like binders and all of my supplies that I need. So I'm going to take you through what a day looks like as an Etsy shop owner. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that I do when I get an Etsy order is I usually wait either by the end of the day or else the next morning, just so that I can only do, like, you know, 5 or 6 orders at a time. That's usually for me right now anyways, how many I've been getting a day, usually between 3 and 4 actually. So what I do first is I print off their order on my printer and kind of figure out what they need and exactly what I need to do, and print all of those out. And then what I do is I make piles. So today I'm working with 5 orders, and these ones I actually got started yesterday, so I ended up getting the envelopes ready and then put their order on top, and then I worked on them and finished them this morning, 2 of them out of my 5. So the other one is all packaged up right now and ready to be packaged, but it is all in here. And this order was my brown checkered envelope, and she ordered 5 labels, which my labels are like inserts and they go inside of your zipper envelope. I do provide the zipper envelope as well as the label. So right here is an example of my labels, and they just fit nice and snug right inside of your zipper envelopes. So that is what her order was. So it is all ready to go. My freebie is a little bookmark that I make, and then I also handwrite a little note as well too. So hers is all pretty much ready to go. However, one thing with Etsy, which I learned the hard way, is once you print off the label, it considers that order done. So I don't print off any labels until I'm ready to go to the post office that day. So I will do that on Monday, because here in Canada we don't have any mail that goes on the weekends, and today is a Saturday. So I will be able to finish all of the orders, and then on Monday I will label all of them. Usually what I do is I just label them. I have a silver marker that I just write the first name and the state or province that they're from, just in case I do get duplicate names. And then I just label all of them that day. So they are literally all ready to go on Monday. The only thing left that I need to do is to label them. So this is the other order that I already completed, and it is just going to Edmonton here in Alberta, so that is great. She had ordered the checkered binder that I have, and then she ordered the plant print, and she ordered the envelopes. So I do make these envelopes as well too. They are double laminated to ensure that they will be durable, and this is what she ordered. We were kind of talking back and forth because she is new to budgeting, and she decided to come up with these categories to start out with. And then one of them she actually had left blank. And the great thing about these is you can write on these with permanent marker, and then you can just take an alcohol pad and wipe them off. So if you do want to leave them blank as well, I do also do that as well. There's a lot of people actually that order just blank ones and want to do the categories themselves. So that is her order. So that is all done and complete. And I also did a bookmark for her. So hers actually is corresponding a plant one with her envelopes. And then I put her order back in the bag that the checkered binder came in, because I just feel like it's kind of compact and keeps everything protective. I leave the cardboard in the side of the binder though, so that it doesn't rub against the beautiful interior. And then, you know, once she receives it, she can remove that. But I do put it back in this envelope as long as it fits in there. Sometimes I do get like 10 or 12 envelopes, and it just doesn't fit back in this envelope, but that works out perfectly. So that as well is ready to go. I will just need to finish packaging it. I do not include any invoices or packing slips with my order either. I feel like everything is kind of online. They did the order online, and they can go back to double check to make sure that their order is all correct with what they ordered. So I don't. I keep, this is actually an order form for the seller, and this is what I print off in order to go by what the order is, and as well as I keep them for my copies as to when they were shipped out. I write the date on it when they were shipped out, and then I always double check the order before I package it and seal it in the final mailer. So yeah, so the binders I get from a vendor, and I don't share my vendors with anybody, but then the envelopes and the inserts I do create myself. So I get all of my laminate paper, which I shared with you on a different video, from Amazon, and pretty much everything, as far as all of my tools, I also get everything from Amazon. So if you haven't seen that video on my tour of my office, I will be sure to link that up in the cards for you to watch at a later time, and it gives you even links to all of my products that I have gotten, and like I said, they are pretty much all from Amazon. And same with my bubble envelopes, but I am going to convert over to a poly mailer as well. They're a little bit more inexpensive, and they still do just as good as a job as bubble ones. And because I'm not selling anything that is necessarily breakable, I am going to switch over to poly envelopes, because as a business owner, it just makes more sense financially, and for the customer, it really makes no difference. So that is 2 orders that is done, and let's get started on the next one. right, it is the next day and finished all of my orders. They are all sitting right over there, right there to be printed off, because I print the labels off the day that I ship them. That is one thing. If you are new to Etsy, don't ship off your labels early because they need to be mailed that day that you print off your labels. So I will do that in the morning and then take it to the post office. So that is it. I got 5 orders and completed all 5, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this sort of Etsy shop vlog. I definitely can do more. So let me know down below what your thoughts are, and make sure you give this video a like, please. See you next time.